Nestled between Romania and Ukraine, Moldova is a small, landlocked country with a rich and often turbulent history. Its fertile plains and rolling hills have been shaped by centuries of migration, conquest and cultural exchange. Throughout its past, Moldova has found itself at the crossroads of major empires and civilizations, leaving an indelible mark on its identity. Despite its relatively small size, Moldova boasts a unique blend of Eastern European, Balkan and Mediterranean influences. Its strategic location along important trade routes has made it a prize coveted by neighbouring powers, resulting in a complex and fascinating historical narrative. From ancient nomadic tribes to powerful medieval principalities, Moldova's story is one of resilience and adaptation. This essay will delve into the key periods and events that have shaped this fascinating nation, shedding light on its cultural and political evolution. By understanding Moldova's past, we can gain a deeper appreciation for its present and perhaps even glimpse its future trajectory in an increasingly interconnected world. The roots of Moldovan history reach back to antiquity, with evidence of human settlements dating back to the Paleolithic era. The region's fertile lands attracted various nomadic tribes, including the Scythians and Sarmatians, who left their mark on the local culture and way of life. During the Roman period, the area that encompasses present-day Moldova came under the influence of the Roman Empire, though not directly ruled by it. Roman trade and cultural exchange reached these lands, influencing local populations. The Roman presence left its mark on the region's language and customs, as seen in the adoption of Latin-based vocabulary. With the decline of the Roman Empire, new waves of migration swept through the region. Slavic tribes, including the Antes and Slavs, arrived in the 6th and 7th centuries, contributing significantly to the ethnic and linguistic makeup of present-day Moldova. These early interactions and migrations laid the foundation for the development of a distinct Moldovan identity, shaped by a blend of indigenous, Roman and Slavic influences. This blending of cultures would continue to evolve in the centuries to come as Moldova navigated its way through a complex geopolitical landscape. The medieval period witnessed the emergence of Moldova as a distinct political entity. In the 14th century, a new principality arose known as Moldavia, taking its name from the Moldova River that flowed through its heartland. This period saw Moldavia caught between powerful neighbours, the Kingdom of Hungary to the west and the Golden Horde, a powerful Mongol successor state, to the east. Bogdan I, a Romanian nobleman from Maramureş, led a successful campaign against the Hungarian-appointed rulers of this eastern border region, establishing an independent Moldavia. Under the reign of rulers like Stephen the Great, who ruled for nearly half a century, Moldavia experienced a golden age. Stephen the Great successfully defended his realm against Ottoman expansion, becoming a revered figure in Moldovan history. However, the pressure from the rising Ottoman Empire proved too great. By the 16th century, Moldavia, along with its southern neighbour Wallachia, became tributary states to the Ottomans. This marked a new chapter in Moldovan history, as the region came under the influence of Ottoman rule and its cultural and political systems. For nearly 3 centuries, Moldavia existed as a principality within the Ottoman Empire. Moldavian princes were vassals to the Ottoman Sultan, paying tribute and providing military support. Powerful boyar families held significant influence in Moldavian society. Boyars often vied for power, challenging the authority of the princes. Despite Ottoman rule, Moldavian culture flourished. Monasteries became centers of learning and spirituality. The Moldavian language evolved, incorporating Slavic and Turkish influences. A unique architectural style developed, blending Byzantine, Ottoman and local elements. This period left a mark on Moldovan identity, especially in cuisine, music and arts. The desire for independence never waned among the Moldavian people. Section 5. Tsarist Embrace and Soviet Shadow, a Divided Land. The late 18th century brought significant geopolitical shifts to Eastern Europe. The Russian Empire expanded southward, waging wars against the Ottomans, with Moldavia caught in the crossfire. In 1812, the Treaty of Bucharest annexed eastern Moldavia to the Russian Empire, creating Bessarabia. This began a tumultuous period, dividing the land and scattering the population. Under Russian rule, Bessarabia faced Russification, suppressing Moldovan culture. Yet Moldovan identity persisted, fueled by national consciousness. The 20th century brought further upheaval. Bessarabia briefly declared independence, then unified with Romania. In 1940, the Soviet Union annexed Bessarabia, creating the Moldavian SSR. This led to deportations and political repression, suppressing Moldovan identity. Section 6. A New Dawn. Independence and its challenges. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 marked a turning point for Moldova. On August 27, 1991, amidst a wave of democratic movements across Eastern Europe, Moldova declared its independence, reclaiming its sovereignty. The transition to independence, however, was not without its challenges. The country grappled with economic instability and political uncertainty. The issue of national identity resurfaced, with debates over language, Moldovan versus Romanian, and relations with Romania. Adding to these difficulties, a separatist movement in Transnistria, a region on the eastern bank of the Dniester River with a predominantly Russian-speaking population, declared its own independence from Moldova. This led to a brief but tragic conflict in 1992, leaving Transnistria a self-proclaimed republic with limited international recognition. Despite these challenges, Moldova embarked on a path toward democracy and market reforms. It adopted a new constitution, held multi-party elections, and began the difficult process of transitioning from a centrally planned economy to a market-oriented one. Section 7. Culture endures language, faith and tradition. Throughout its turbulent history, Moldovan culture has proven remarkably resilient. Despite attempts at suppression and assimilation, the Moldovan language, closely related to Romanian, remains the primary language spoken by the majority of the population. The majority of Moldovans adhere to Eastern Orthodox Christianity, a faith deeply interwoven with the country's history and traditions. Monasteries, with their intricate frescoes and architectural beauty, stand as testaments to the enduring power of faith and artistic expression in Moldovan culture. Moldova boasts a rich folk tradition, expressed through music, dance and crafts. Traditional crafts such as pottery, weaving and embroidery are still practiced today, showcasing the country's artistic heritage. Moldovan cuisine, a blend of Romanian, Balkan and Russian influences, is known for its hearty dishes, fresh produce and use of local ingredients. Despite the challenges of the past, Moldovan culture continues to thrive, offering a vibrant tapestry of tradition and modernity. From its lively folk music to its warm hospitality, Moldovan culture provides a unique window into the heart and soul of this often overlooked corner of Europe. Section 8. Moldova Today. Navigating a Complex World. Moldova is an independent nation seeking its place in a complex world. It faces challenges like poverty, corruption and the unresolved conflict in Transnistria. Moldova has made strides in democratic consolidation and economic development. It signed an association agreement with the European Union. However, it remains caught between Russia and the West. The conflict in Transnistria continues to affect Moldova's security. Despite challenges, Moldova has a vibrant population and rich cultural heritage. Its strategic location offers potential for growth. Moldova's history of resilience provides hope for a brighter future. The world watches as Moldova shapes its destiny,